Hey guys, welcome back to the video. Till showing off these this G1 Bombshell a little bit Lego. So here he is in his insect mode, and I guess that it's kind of a stag beetle. It's got a shell on this front horn part, so I guess it's kind of articulated because this horn part can rotate up and down, and then also this. The end part of it can rotate up and down. The end part's supposed to have, I guess, three prongs, but it doesn't have those because I couldn't fit them all in. I could probably do it, but I didn't really go through the trouble of doing it. And then also, the legs can also rotate up and down as well, the front. So I guess they can rotate like that. I kind of wish that he had a bit more space between the shell and the front part of the beetle, but I think it mostly looks okay. I kind of based the proportions of this off of the ones by New Age, so I guess that's why they look kind of similar. That's about it for his insect mode. I guess also here's with the other two insecticons. So I guess that's how all my insecticons scale together. I guess that's a group shot of all my insecticons in their insect modes. I guess that's about it for Bombshell's insect mode. So to transform Bombshell, the first thing I do is just rotate his legs around like this. I've used this knee technique a lot before, so it's not really anything new. And then you want to rotate his waist around here on the stud, like that, and then there's his legs done so he can stand. As for Bombshell's arms, first thing I do is rotate them out to the side like this a bit, and then extend them a bit, and then rotate them around and kind of maneuver them around the eye parts, and then just fold them down and then fold out the hand like this. And then there's one of Bombshell's arms done. So for his other arms, it's the same, so just rotate this part out, bring it out a bit, rotate it a bit around the eye, and then rotate the hand around like this. And then there's Bombshell's arms done, so he can stand. And then for his backpack, you just want to rotate these two. You just want to rotate the two front legs down, and then rotate the whole backpack around, and then leave this all here for now like that. So after you've done that, you want to take the head and rotate it around to the back like this. It's kind of tricky because this clip kind of gets in the way of these clips when you rotate it around, but I think but it mostly works if you just force it. And then just fold this top part down, and then fold up these two legs, and then fold them, and then slide them to the middle, so that they're facing their front like this. And then there's Bombshell in his robot mode. So for accessories in Bombshell's robot mode, now he has his gun. It's mostly just based off of. I mostly just base this off of the cartoon, where it's just the same as overhead cannon, but he can just hold this in his hand like this. The end parts of these two guns are the same, but I just changed the handle part. So there's Bombshell with his gun. So for his articulation, this his overhead cannon can rotate up and down. It can also rotate side to side. The end parts can rotate up and down like this. This back section of his backpack can rotate out of the way, so his head can rotate side to side like this. His whole head construction's built upside down, so the stud here is facing down, so it attaches to a Technic part here, so it might be a bit tight. And then his arms can rotate 360 degrees if they don't get in the way of the eyes from the bug mode here. He kind of has a butterfly joint in his shoulders, but it's also attached to the eyes, so it kind of moves those as well. The arms can rotate outward a lot. It could probably rotate 180 degrees, but I usually just make it go out to 90, like that. The elbows can bend a bit over 90 degrees, like that. Waist can rotate down here for the transformation, but it could also probably rotate at the top. But it's kind of tight here, because the parts that are used here are kind of old. Hips can kick forward 9 degrees. They can kick back about the same, because how the parts are used here. Hips can kick out a lot, the same as the other insecticons, and then the knees can bend all the way around 180 degrees, because how he transforms. And then also his feet can also angle a bit like this, but it's just his feet, so it doesn't really do anything for the rest of his, or it's just his toes, so it doesn't do the rest for his feet. Yeah, his knees are kind of delicate, because they're just on one clip. But that's about it for Bombshell's articulation. As for size comparisons with Bombshell and the other insecticons, I guess here is with the other two, Kickback and Shrapnel. So I guess that's how all three of them look together. So I guess that's a group shot in their robot modes. And then also here is with one of my reflectors. So he's a bit taller, but I think they're mostly the same scaled. They're actually both smaller than normal Legends class figures. Yeah, they're a bit smaller than some of my other mocks. And then also here is with the minifigure, just for scale with other Lego stuff. Yeah, I guess that's about it for Bombshell. Originally I was gonna do all my Insecticons in one video, but they ended up being a bit too long, so I guess here they all are in the same video. But that's about it for Bombshell. Bye.